Today I'm leading you through a 15-minute morning yoga practice to help you wake up and start your day with improved energy and mood and a clearer mind. I'm Sharon from SharonRaynerYoga.com. I teach beginner-friendly yoga flow, helping you create a stronger, more flexible body and calmer mind through yoga that's taught in an accessible and gentle way. I'd love for you to join me live on Zoom for a 6-week series of classes. You'll find a link to more information in the description below. In today's video, you'll warm up and practice some lunge salutations. I'll give you some different intensity options so you can choose to go gentle or have a stronger, more energetic practice depending on how you're feeling. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference and I really appreciate your engagement. Stand with your feet hip distance apart, and as you inhale, sweep the arms up out to the sides and up, and exhale, take the arms back down. This time, inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, twist to one side, taking the arms as far apart as you can. Inhale, fingertips back up to the ceiling, and exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, take the arms behind you and clasp the hands behind your back. Really open up the chest and the shoulders, starting to wake up the body. And then you can either release the hands or keep them here. We're going to forward fold from the hips. So soften the knees and forward fold. Pivoting from the hips, release the head and neck when you get there. And if your hands are clasped, maybe the arms are coming away from the back a little bit. Pressing the feet into the floor. And then release the hands. Bend the knees and roll up slowly to stand. So you might want to walk your hands up your legs. And then when you get there, take a big shoulder roll. Another big shoulder roll here. And we'll do 2 half sun salutations. So inhale, sweep the arms up out to the sides and up. Exhale, soft knees and dive with a flat back. Release the head and neck. Inhale, fingertips to shins and reach the chest forward, coming to a flat back. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out, up out to the sides and up. The palms touch, and exhale, hands to the chest. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms up out. Fingertips reaching up tall. Exhale, soft knees and dive, pivoting from the hips. Inhale, flat back, fingertips to the shins. Exhale, fold, release all the air out. Inhale, reverse dive. Reach up tall. And exhale, hands back to the chest. So from the top of your mat, we'll do some lunge salutations. So start with the feet hip distance. Inhale, sweep the arms up out to the sides or forwards. Exhale, fold, pivoting from the hips. Inhale, flat back, fingertips to shins. As you exhale, send the right foot back to a lunge. The back knee comes down. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to downward facing dog. So in down dog, your knees can bend and your heels can lift. The hands are flat on the ground and pressing the chest towards the thighs. Taking a couple of long breaths here. Last inhale, and then bend the knees, look forwards and walk or step the feet back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, fingertips to shins, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, back to mountain pose. We'll do the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, soft knees and dive. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the left foot back this time, back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, downward facing dog. So find your down dog, press the floor away from you, and this time you can take one of three options. You can lower the knees and rest, maybe coming to child's pose for a moment, or you can stay here and breathe in downward facing dog for a bit longer. Or the third option, the most intense one, is to come with me through a little flow. So if you're coming with me, rock forwards to plank. You can lower the knees if you'd like to. Inhale in plank, the shoulders are above the wrists. And then exhale, lower to the ground slowly, keeping the elbows tucked into the ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale to cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, and we all meet in downward facing dog. So adjust the feet if you need to. Last inhale, and then bend the knees, look forwards, and walk or step the feet to the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, pivoting from the hips. Exhale, hands back to the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the right foot back to a lunge. And this time you can keep the legs straight so the knee is lifted. This is going to be more intense, so you can lower that knee instead if you'd prefer. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. So you're in either a high lunge or a low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. So once you've found your down dog, remember you can take one of three intensity options here. So if you're coming with me, rock forwards to plank. Lower the knees if you'd like to. Inhale in plank. And then exhale, lower all the way to the ground, keeping the elbows tucked into the ribs. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. Exhale, release, tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Last inhale. And then bend the knees, look forwards, step or walk the feet to the top. Inhale, flat back, pressing against the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse dive, pivot from the hips. Exhale, hands to the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, the left foot back to a lunge, so you can choose to keep your knee lifted and the legs straight or lower the knee. Find stability there, and then inhale to sweep up to a high lunge or a low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. So if you're coming with me, rock forwards to plank. Lower the knees if you'd like to. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, press the chest back. And then bend the knees, look forwards, and step or walk the feet to the top. Inhale, reach the chest forwards. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse dive. Reach all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands back to the chest. We'll do one more each side, so take your intensity options. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, release the head and neck. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, press the chest towards the thighs and then rock forwards to plank. Lower the knees if you'd like to. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower, keeping those elbows tucked into the ribs. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale here, and then bend the knees, look forwards, walk or step the feet to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse dive. And exhale, hands back to the chest. So we've got one more. Inhale. Exhale, fold from the hips. Inhale, lift the chest forwards. Exhale, send the left foot back to a lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, press the chest towards the thighs and then rock forwards to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale to cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, release, tuck the toes and lift back to our last downward facing dog. So find your down dog. So we'll stay here for a few breaths. If you'd prefer, you can lower the knees sooner. So you might find that you're a little bit more warm, so you might be able to reach the heels more towards the ground, but they can still be lifted, the knees can still be bent, but you might start to find that you can press your thighs back a little bit more. Last inhale, and then lower the knees. Come into a tabletop position, so the wrists are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips, the fingers are spread wide. Inhale to arch the back. Exhale to round the spine, looking towards the thighs. Inhale to arch, crown of the head lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round, drawing the belly in. Inhale to arch. Exhale, round. And then come back to neutral and sit back to child's pose. So separate the knees, big toes come together, sitting towards or on the heels, and maybe the forehead reaches the ground. Breath is long. Take the hands underneath the shoulders and roll up. Come to a cross-legged seated position. And we'll just take a twist each side. So take your right hand to the opposite knee, the other hand comes behind. Inhale to lift. And exhale to twist. Inhale to lift the sternum, exhale to twist. Gently coming back to the front and change sides. So the left hand comes to the opposite knee, other hand behind. Inhale to lift tall, exhale to twist. Inhale to sit nice and tall, exhale to twist. And then gently come back to the front. So feel free to take a minute or two in seated meditation or to recline on your back. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.